think so.
Yay, we're live. All right.
Yay, we're on the
Yes.
air. Woo! Cool.
Hey, hello, sacred friends. I'm Lori Andros, and welcome to this live broadcast on Google Hangouts. Today, I'm with my friend Lucinda Ray, and we are actually on her YouTube channel. So, if you're catching this and you're kind of wondering what's going on, I'm going to be interviewing Lucinda today on her channel. So today, what we're going to talk about is Lucinda's art and her creative artistic process, and something that she has coming up in on beginning on November 1st that we want to share with you. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, and then we're also going to talk about something that she just completed, a 30-day personal challenge to paint every day, which was amazing. So I know a lot of you know Lucinda from lots of different areas of what she does, from prosperity branding to her photography, to her art, to her creation of absolutely beautiful, gorgeous graphics. And this piece is something that we really want to highlight, this part of herself that she is stepping more and more into and embracing herself as an artist. And it sounds like we've got Carly the dog saying hi. So hello, yeah. Lucinda. Hello, Carly.
Sorry, she's gonna do this for a minute. So yes, part of everyday life, being an artist, being the mommy of a dog. Anyway, thank you for that wonderful introduction, Lori. Yeah, super excited to share and to talk with you today about all this.
Yeah. So let's start with talking about your 30-day challenge. Where did that come from and how'd that go? Tell me about it.
Yeah, so, I've been painting for a number of years, and basically since I was a child, I realized I wanted to be an artist, since I was as young as I can remember. And I ended up going to school as to college to get my degree as a graphic designer, even though I wanted to go to school as a fine artist, but I was blessed to have my parents pay for my college as a designer. And I've been doing it for the past 15 years. And really recently, I've been wanting to take my art, take it to the next level, take it more seriously, more professionally. And because it's such an intimate journey, intimate part of myself, where I really just sort of wanted to be the archetype of the artist, messy-haired artist in her studio with, creating, and whether the world sees it or not, it didn't matter. It's just like making love with me and my art and expressing part of my soul through that journey and through that process. And so there was a time recently where I was guided. I was actually working on a Mother Mary piece. Actually, I had an art show in Santa Barbara in September, first day of October. September, sorry. Time flies. And that really inspired me to share my art. It was my first art show. My friend Parna invited me to share in her restaurant for first Thursdays every month. They have something they feature a local artisan. And so I got all my paintings together. I put them in my car. I did what I've been watching my mother do for years, and I took them down to show them that night. And it was really inspiring to me to just share my art with other people and to get the feedback and the appreciation. And it sort of opened this awareness, like, okay, it's time to do this for more people and more of the world, not just for myself, and as a healing process for myself, which is a big part of why the artist creates, is to express themselves and to understand these deeper parts of ourselves. So I was working on a Mother Mary piece, as I was saying, and she was really coming through. She was really speaking, and I was really connecting with her energy, and it just was happening really effortlessly. And I put some gold leaf on her, and one night when I was painting her, she said to me very clearly, it wasn't my voice, but it felt like it was hers, said, "It's time to be a full-time artist." And she said it in a very motherly, beautiful, loving, compassionate way. And I noticed wow, it surprised me. Like, I wasn't really ready to hear that. And yet I wanted to hear that. And I felt all this resistance coming through and so forth. Are you there, Lori? Lori. And I don't know how to invite someone back. Well, oh, there you are. I was about to, I didn't know what to do. Like, what do I do? This is my first live broadcast. So, are we good?
We're good. I'm sorry, my internet just like the Wi-Fi just reset in my house.
Okay.
I don't know why it did it, why I chose right now to do that, but it did. So I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. Well,
I think when I dropped though, you were talking about your 30-day challenge and you were talking about, yeah, you were talking about that piece. So
yeah, so I think I was about to say where Mother Mary was saying to become a full-time artist is what I was saying to myself here with everyone.
So glad you shared that.
And yeah, and so really what I did was I decided, okay, well, what does that look like? What does that mean? And how does that feel for me? And, you know, because full-time pretty much I'm on the computer talking to clients, doing my graphics, doing my websites. And what does that mean? You know, does that mean just doing the graphic part of my web design and not the coding? Does that mean painting? You know, I thought it meant painting, and I'm still exploring this message to myself. And so I committed to painting for 30 days, and I decided, with your support, to not do a paint every day, but some days I did a paint every day, and a lot of times I did a paint every day. And so I just set out to paint for 30 days, and it was really amazing because there was some days I was like, I don't have time to paint today, or I don't feel like painting, or I just kind of like, oh, what am I going to paint? And as soon as I sat down with the canvas and the paint, it was just so, I felt enlivened and inspired to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. A very adoring dog, excuse me. So yeah, so every day I committed, and it was really committing to myself, I think, to this next level of, you know, honoring this message and honoring the artist within me, and to really commit to that. So, you know, they say after a few days you start creating a habit, and now I really want to paint every day. I'd love to paint every day for the rest of my life if I can, and
yeah,
or at least more, you know. And also it was like, well, no, doing the dishes is more important, or, you know, even spending more time with my kid, which, you know, there's always a balance to everything. I don't even watch television or movies or anything really, so I was like, well, you know, when some people would be doing this or that in that time, you know. So it was this really interesting dance of permission and making the time and giving it priority. And so it was really an honoring piece of that commitment for me to take it to the next level.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of the people who are watching this followed you on that 30-day journey and was enjoying the process. You so beautifully shared your the process with us. I love the way you took the time-lapse videos and uploaded those and shared the whole process. It was like, it felt like we were sitting right in with you as you were painting. Yeah. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So what I'm curious about, Lucinda, is what came from that? What have you been discovering about what you're creating, about the art that you're creating, and the things that want the images that want to flow through you and into creation?
Right. Great question. Right. Well, as you know, because we talk on calls sometimes, I wanted to do just light and roses at the beginning. Like, I just want to paint roses for 30 days and get really good at understanding the rose and painting it. And through the realization of, okay, no, that would feel like not very expansive or kind of too much focus. When I opened that up, it was amazing to explore the different, you know, ways that I could create and what I wanted to create. And each day was like, well, most days were like, what am I going to paint today? and what wants to come through today. So, I did a rose on the first day, and there's a time lapse on that, and then I just really opened myself up to what is it that I want to paint. One day I wanted to paint a horse, and it's right over here.
Want to be, bring it on over. Sure.
Okay. I don't know how much you can see.
This just was such a different piece for what I had seen you paint in the past, that it's stunning. It's stunning.
Thank you. It's really hard to see in this.
Just put it right in front of you just for a moment so everybody can kind of see it.
It's really tall, so anyway. Yeah. It's very much a unicorn spirit. It's very rainbowy. But I decided I wanted to paint a horse that day, so I gave myself the freedom to paint a horse. And I kept, actually it had been a vision that had been popping in, this horse with just a wild mane. But it was just really, I wouldn't have normally painted that probably, because I just wouldn't have given myself the permission to just paint a horse. It's interesting in dance, because I've been a graphic designer. I've been creating for other people, helping other people's light shine. And now it's like, okay, what do I want to do? How do I want to shine? How do I want to express myself? So that was a really amazing, gem of the process. But so in the content that I was creating, I did some roses. And then I had been wanting to paint Archangel Raphael for a while, from basically a medical miracle that I experienced 6 months back. And in relation to something that I knew was a gift from Raphael. And so I wanted to paint Raphael to honor that. And so I painted Raphael, and it was so beautiful and effortless and lovely. I decided I just kept wanting to paint angels. So I was painting the different archangels in different colors. And I think I painted 10 of those over the 30 days, actually. Yeah, 2 sets of 4 plus 2 extra ones. And so I painted 10 angels, and so that was a new thing that I had never painted before, and I didn't even know I had wanted to. So it was a lovely gift in the process. And then I also was dabbling on the self-portrait of me that I presented the last day, pretty much complete, with the gold leaf, like I did with like an icon, like I did with Mother Mary, that kind of kicked the whole thing off. And that was really amazing to do the self-portrait with myself, like as I would be as a saint, which is a high conscious being, and I would pray while I did it a lot of the time, and just connecting to that part of myself. And I want to do commissions for people with these on birchwood with the gold leaf, and really paint their most divine aspect of themselves, so they can see that self. It's interesting because I do that in my graphic design and websites, but I'm taking that kind of to the next level. I'm really exploring all this as we speak and as I go. It's very fresh and current for me. But I realized I would love to create, this as doing my art, but also helping someone else light shine, to really see themselves in this powerful way. So that was what was revealed to me.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Yeah. And so, Lucinda, tell me about the painting that's just over your shoulder. It's so beautiful. I'd love to hear a little bit about it, and I'm sure people watching would also.
Yeah, well, she's going to be one of the 12 that I'm going to be sharing when we talk about that.
Okay.
She was. She came through in prosperity, and my exploration around prosperity, and how she's she's giving, obviously, from the realms of the divine into this realm. And the doves, there's 2 doves here. I don't know if you can see them. The lighting's kind of washed out, isn't it? There goes the horse. So she has prosperity, and I named her Peace Like a River, because she really feels like peace, and it's all connected with the presence of the divine and prosperity. And so
beautiful. So let's start talking about what's coming up for this 12 days on November 1st.
I was holding myself back. Thank you for asking.
I'm so excited.
Thank you. So I'm kind of going to do it in my home here in the studio. No, in my living room, but I'm calling this studio because studio is right there. And as you know, as you make a temple out of everything, it's kind of like a studio can be anywhere you are and creating in your life. I'm going to welcome people into my home for, online virtually for 12 days of light divine art. And it's going to be a virtual live reception where I talk about one piece each for 12 days, and I'm going to share a prayer and a message from the piece, prayer from myself and a message, inspirational message about the piece. And each piece I believe each piece will be available for purchase, the original and also for prints if something inspires anyone to eat. And cookies, yay. It's going to be a cozy sharing of my art for 12 days. So
I love the virtual idea, the doing this virtually. So Lucinda, where can people watch this and tune in for this showing? Tell us some of the details. How can they learn more?
Yeah, it'll be live streaming on Facebook, and I will do my best to get the videos uploaded each day as well. And I'll use the hashtag 12 days of light divine art. Mouthful, but 12 days of light divine art. And so you can find that. I'll be posting on Facebook and probably bits and things on Instagram and here on the YouTube channel. And also on my website, lightdivine.com, which is where I'll be directing people for the links if they're interested in something, and I'll be sharing more inspiration. And you can just get signed up on my email list to learn more about what's going on.
Yeah, so that hashtag again was hashtag 12 days light divine art, or of light divine art?
Light divine art, maybe just light divine art.
So 12 days light divine art.
Thank you.
Yeah,
yes,
awesome. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so and then your website is lightdivine.com.
Lightdivine.com, yeah. Super simple.
Yeah, lightdivine.com, yes. And that's where you can learn more about Lucinda and Lucinda's art and some of her pieces and stuff like that. And she'll be posting everything there, as well as doing Facebook Live. So if you want to catch her live, Facebook's the place to be, and to catch her there. And then the replay and all that fun stuff will be on your website, or YouTube. Where will you be putting that?
I'll put it on YouTube, and I'll also upload it to my blog on Light Divine. Yeah.
Cool. Yay. And then Lucinda, tell us a little bit about I know that prayer is really a big part of your process it's a big part of your life, and it's a big part of your process for creation. So share a little bit with us about that prayerful, creative flow that happens.
All right. Well, yeah, prayer is at least in the morning and at night, and as much as I am conscious of, to do it during the day as much as possible. And it's where I really consciously, actively connect to the divine and connect to the power and presence of the divine, the archangels, the light, and the angels, my personal guides, the sages, and the saints. And I want to be in a high state of consciousness. So when I was doing my angels, I was really praying and getting to higher states of consciousness to really bring that light through, so that when someone takes the piece of art to their home and puts on their wall, they will feel uplifted. They will feel and know that the presence of the divine, presence of the light, and have that sense of because the visual realm is really that reminder, that doorway to the presence of the divine that opens their heart and they connect. And so literally having like the angels, for example, and other pieces, they'll feel that presence of spirit basically right in their home through that. So yeah, does that answer your question related to the art?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm. So I think that piece about the finished art being an actual like transmission is kind of what it feels like a
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, like a connection to the source of the divine and embodying that. So rather than just only something beautiful on the wall, it's also that deeper experience.
Yeah, I like to say it's like bringing a touch of heaven to your home, and it's really having that presence in your home. And most of my pieces, you know, the horse was kind of like, I just want to paint a horse. And I painted a mermaid, and the original went to this most amazing home in Ojai, like, you know, perfect, who has mermaid parties, you know, in her pool in her backyard. And but, you know, sometimes it's just like, I just want to paint a such and such so and so. But, you know, most of my art has a spiritual message either for me in it, you know, for whoever can receive that. And there's a sense of either, you know, some of the saints and sages that I really admire and honor and devotion to, or the angelic realm, or, you know, so that's
Right.
where my website's called Light Divine. So it's been really, you know, part of my connection on my spiritual path is to be able to express what I feel that I can't say, to express it into the visual realm. Because so much of my life is about, you know, the vision of something and then bringing it into the visual realm.
So November 1st through the 12th is the 12 days.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm so excited for you. Yeah. And
Thank you.
so if people want to make sure that they can, they're going to be a part of this, the best place for them to be ready for it is on Facebook. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'll have an event on Facebook. You can find it on my personal page, or on Light Divine. Also, if you sign up for my list, I'll be sharing a bit about it and some recaps. But that definitely will be posted on my Facebook page. Yes.
Okay, so go to her. Yeah. They can also go to your website, lightdivine.com, and sign up for your newsletter, and they'll be a part. They'll have everything there.
Absolutely. Right, and the blogs will be there as well. So
yeah, good. Yay! I'm so excited. This is such a beautiful way to open up your online gallery and to really express, you know, what the art is wanting to share, and to share that with the world. So, yeah.
Thanks so much, Lori, for meeting up with me today and asking all these great questions.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was really fun. Tea and art.
Yes, some of the greatest things.
It is. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. And Lucinda, have a blast. Good luck. Everyone enjoy. This is going to be amazing. Lots of love.
Yay, thank you.